Shwabangin sedang ya ke kubor, ni kerpat ipi ki nongpe, ban subscribe ya ke ni ke channel, ban klik ya notification bell, bapin yo ki kubor na ke jela.
Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to state question 190. Sir, the current and actual strength of police personnel in police station, police outpost, traffic branch, police reserve, CID and SB are as follows. Police station 1,843, actual strength 1,431. Police outpost 503, 380. Traffic branch 439, 368. CID 121, 107. SB 580, 546. Total 3,486. Actual strength 2,832. Sir, in respect of police reserve, there is no separate sanctioned strength. The police reserve draws and utilizes manpower from their DEF as per requirement. At present, 859 personnel are deployed in police reserve in the 12 districts. Sir.
Your supplementary question, please.
Sir, as per the reply of the Honorable Minister, there is a shortfall as far as the strength is concerned. So, sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister, what is the police to population ratio for police station jurisdiction as recommended or mandated by the Bureau of Police Research and Development?
Sir, as per the guidelines by Bureau of Police Research and Development, the ratio should be per lakh persons should be 197 police.
Sir, may I know what are the total number of police stations in the state?
Sir, the total police stations in the state, we have 86 numbers.
Sir, may I know from the Honorable Minister, what is the police population ratio against all the set police station jurisdictions? Sir?
Sir, as per the, though we don't follow strictly according to the Bureau of Police Research and Development, sir, each police station in the state, roughly, each police station in the state, we do have 50 to 60 police personnel, sir.
So, why I'm asking this question, sir, because I've seen many police stations which are, facing a severe shortfall in police personnel. So, may I know what will be the step taken by the government in order to bridge the gap between the requirement and the shortfall?
Sir, to meet these challenges, I am happy to inform the honourable member, including the honourable members of this August House, that the recruitment process has been completed, and just yesterday, even the result was already declared. It's more or less about 3,000 personnel, which very soon appointment order will be issued. And not only that, once this appointment is made, I'm very sure we will be able to fill up those vacancies wherever necessary to further strengthen the function of the police station, police outpost, so on and so forth.
Sir, may I know, after having recruited these police personnel, whether it is sufficient or the department is still facing a shortfall?
Sir, in fact, a shortfall happens every now and then in view of the retirement, sometimes in view of the illness, and there are so many reasons, sir, because as I said, sometimes tomorrow some personnel retired, then again the vacancy is created. So this gap is always there, sir. But however, we will try our best from the police department to make sure that the recruitment process is regularly held, and once the vacancy is created, then we will make sure that we fill up the post accordingly. So number two, sir, yes, even after this result is declared yesterday, I would like to also inform the House that till this moment that I'm speaking, we have again not less than 1,000 vacancies throughout the state. So therefore, sir, we will make sure that these vacancies which arises almost on daily basis or on monthly basis, this will be filled up, sir.
Sir, may I know because in the course of reply, the Minister has said that the government is not strictly following the recommendation of the Bureau of Police Research Development. So may I know what is the reason, sir?
Sir, there are so many components which is, of course, being guided by this bureau. But when I reply that we don't, it's not that we don't follow. We do, but there are few percentage shortage here and there where we could not meet all the guidelines. But as far as the ratio is concerned of policing, sir, in fact, we met the criteria because in the national bureau level, it should be 100, as I've already said, 197. We already met that 197, sir.
Barbara Cherwell, Marbanyang, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And through you, may I know from I will request the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister in charge of Home Police to kindly place it in the table of the House, the breakup of police personnel as per the police station with regard to different ranks, maybe from DSP, Inspector, SI, Major and Constable in the table of the House.
Sir, I think there was one unanswered question raised by the Honorable Leader of Opposition, asking about the strength of each police station, each police outpost. So I have already furnished, I have already replied on that. So, sir, I think the Honorable Member can also utilize that opportunity where I have already replied in the form of unanswered questions, sir.
Another supplementary question, sir. When you look at, in fact, in the last session, I've been asking with regards to the police-public ratio in the state. And when you look at the northeastern states, Nagaland has the highest, not just in northeastern state, but in India, as per the Bureau of Police Research and Development records. Where they have 1,136 personnel per 1 lakh, followed by Manipur, which is again extremely very high, where they have 942 police personnel per 1 lakh. And then followed by Sikkim, which is very high, 851 per 1 lakh. Then Arunachal, 830 per lakh, Mizoram, 674 per lakh, and then Tripura, 568 per lakh. But Meghalaya, which was placed in a moderate, we have 455 per lakh. So may I know from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, what steps will the government take to bridge this gap? It's a wide gap when we compare with other northeastern states.
Sir, again, I have already replied that the ratio, as far as Meghalaya is concerned, we met the criteria laid down by the Bureau of Police Research and Development, and as of today, sir, we have 197.65. 197.65.
No, but still, if we go by the records, we have less police personnel per lakh population. So I would like to know from the Honorable Minister whether the government is contemplating in creating new posts so as to bridge this gap.
Yes, sir. This relating to additional post creation, sir, yes, we will examine the matter. And as I've already replied earlier, now the policy that is in place, the moment we decided to create more police stations, it should also be side-by-side creation of posts has to be accorded. So according to this policy, sir, we will surely, the moment we see that, yes, there is a need to create new police station, it should be also side-by-side creation of human, of manpower be there, sir.
Another supplementary question. I would also like to know from the Honorable Minister, Deputy Chief Minister in charge whom. I'm aware that many police personnel have been deputed in performing non-police duties. So is there any plan from the government to stop such deputation of police personnel
Could you please
performing
address the chair, please?
performing a non-police duty?
Sir, non-police duty, I think, yes, there are some components which is maybe non-policing duty. Like workshop, like central workshop or range workshop. That is non-policing duty. But sir, yes, that question raised by the honourable member from Maulai constituency, Bright Star, in case if there any such misusing of the manpower, I will see, I will examine, and I'll make sure that such misusing of manpower from policing to non-policing I will make sure that such things should not happen, sir.
Now, why I'm raising this issue is because I'm personally, once I was in the police department, and I've seen where many a times the police constable deputed as to perform certain duties as for security reason or whatever in the house of any officers or police officers or whatever, they have been misused, where they were asked to do many household chores also. So may I request the Honourable Minister to kindly see to it that this incident never happen, that police personnel will be misused to perform such duties in the near future.
Yes, sir. Point noted, sir.
Had a long day? Feeling drained? Let Hello Meghalaya lift your mood. Right there on your phone. Movies, music, infotainment, live streams, all in one place. Content you can enjoy together, laugh together, learn together, right at home with your family. Easy to access, Easy to download. Register in just a few simple steps. So why wait? Download Hello Meghalaya now.